Hey everybody, this is my shopping list ideas for this month. These are some of my favorite products that I would totally recommend to you. It's kind of like if you open up your favorite magazine and you go to the editor's picks, favorite products. These are some of my favorites of the month, and I didn't really realize it before shooting this video, but I looked at everything I pulled together and I thought, these are all a lot of really great basic elements of a makeup routine. It's not a ton of like trendy colors or things like that, but there are a lot of just standard awesome products that I think, anybody could throw into their routine and really kind of be game changers for them. So that's what I have to pass along in this video. I'm going to start off talking about a moisturizer that has been great for me, especially this time of year. And I want to say, I think as seasons change, you really need to reassess your moisturizer. I think a lot of people blame foundations for, issues with the staying power of their face makeup and stuff like that. But you also need to look at your moisturizer because I think that plays a big role. And one that I've been loving so far this season is the Olay Complete All-Day Moisturizer with Sunscreen. It's SPF 15 for combination oily skin. I may have mentioned this a time or two before, but this has just been great for me. It provides enough moisture to balance out the drier spots on my skin and the more oily T-zone, but yet it never feels, overly greasy or anything like that. It's just right. I feel like I can give this product a lot of credit for having pretty good staying power with whatever foundation I might choose. Some are, of course, better than others, but I feel like this moisturizer for combo skin has been wonderful for me. And for the longest time, I don't know if it's somewhat new that they came up with an Olay Complete for combo to oily skin, but now that they have one, I'm using it and I really, really like it. And on the topic of long-wearing foundation, Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. I've been loving this so much. I have a full review on this if you want to check it out. My shade that I wear in this is True Beige, and just time and time again, I have put this on in the morning, checked out my makeup, later in the day, maybe I had to do something later. This really held up beautifully. I'm really thankful for that. I love the regular Color Stay. This is a different texture entirely though. I feel like this blends into the skin a little bit easier. It's just got a little bit more of a softer feel, maybe a little bit more natural looking finish on the skin. Like I said, check the review for more information on this, but I just really have been gravitating toward this, especially with the hot weather, and I know it's going to be hot on a certain day, so I kind of think, okay, what foundation is going to be best to use today? And this is usually the one I go to when I think it's going to be a real chore for staying power, and it's a beast. It can take it. I love that one. A powder that I've been reaching for a lot is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder. This is an SPF 20 product. My shade is light to medium, and it's described as a silky, lightweight formula to minimize shine and even out skin tone. It says exclusive blend of antioxidants, conditions, and smooth skin's texture. What I like about this is the amount of coverage that it does have for being a powder. By the way, you do get the little top part flips up and there's a sponge under there. But I have been testing out a lot of the drugstore BB creams, so I can do kind of a comprehensive BB cream drugstore video. And when I use those, I really don't like to go alone with those, especially if it's a work day and you're on camera. You really do want the coverage. So if I put one of those on, I like pairing it with this. So those are very sheer. I want a little more coverage. I want to not have shine. So I've been liking this. Even though I think it's being sold as a pressed powder, the coverage is really quite nice, and I think it can be a good powder foundation product. So good for counteracting shine, good for coverage, just a nice solid all-around powder, plus it has an SPF 20 in it. Okay, this thing is really cool. I'm so freaking excited about this. I've been testing out a lot of different IT Cosmetics things lately. This is the Bye Bye Pores Airbrush Bronzer. So you might be familiar maybe with the Makeup Forever or the e.l.f. HD finishing powders, and they're like a really finely milled powder. They give the makeup just kind of that airbrushed, even, poreless type finish. Well, this is a bronzer of that very same kind of texture. IT Cosmetics has the Bye Bye Pores powder, which I think is great, and I like using that too. But something about having it in a bronzer form, you can just use this you could use it as a finishing powder or use this as a substitute for whatever normal bronzer you wear. It's so lightweight. I just tap a little bit into the cap. I don't know if I can really demonstrate to you here how it goes on, but it just, I mean, it's never patchy, it's never streaky in any way. It's just like a totally even finish, but it's a great bronzer, and I think that so many skin tones could use this because you can build it up for a little more color, or you can just, you know, do that really light dusting. I'm wearing this as my bronzer today, and I just love it. Most of the time, bronzer is bronzer. You know, it will deepen up your skin tone, maybe you can contour with it, but it's not usually super multi-purpose. I love the fact that this is something that can be your bronzer, but it also really makes the skin have a flawless appearance, and you can use it kind of all over dusting or just in certain areas. But I'm thrilled with this product. I just haven't seen anything like it before. For eyes, a real basic here, and this is something I've had in my collection for a while. I was trying to use up something else that I had, and then I recently came to this. This is the Tarte Multiply Clinically Proven Lash Enhancing Primer. So basically this is going to be a white product that you put on your lashes before you put on mascara. What I'll usually do is put this on and to let it dry, like I'll put it on each eye, do my brows, and then go back and get ready to put my mascara on. This provides so much extra length to your lashes, and I love the fact that it does not have to be paired with a Tarte mascara or a high-end mascara. Put on your Lash Blast, put on your Maybelline Falsies, or whatever, you know, one you happen to like. Paired with this, it's so much more length. It's really cool. You could put on like 2 coats of this for even more length if that's what you're after. I don't feel like this weighs down my lashes. I definitely do curl my lashes first before I put this on, but it just adds so much great length, and I feel like a primer is kind of cool. I know this is high-end, and so it's going to be a little more expensive, but I also don't feel like I use near as much of this as I would a mascara, because basically I'm just looking to give them a quick coating. Okay, I can see that all my lashes have that white on them. That's the nice thing. You can see that you've got it on every lash because it is white. And then, you know, you throw on your mascara and it's like, hey, there's the length, you know? And so it really, really helps. So I recently posted an eye tutorial that was pretty deep and dark, and I love it, especially for certain occasions, and a lot of you do too. But then I got a lot of people saying, you know, can you do something really light and natural? And I can, and I will, and I have. But one just quick product recommendation, shout out something I've been loving, always loving, standard great product, basic product, and something for especially those of you who want a light natural eye look, is just the Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild. Just use this, you know. I did pair this with some deeper stuff in that tutorial I was talking about, my date night eyes, but these are all 3 excellent colors. I will swatch them here and show you. I mean, they're wonderful pigmentation. Brown is just right for a crease shade that's not too terribly dark. You could just use the brown on the lid and up through the crease and make it really simple one-step thing, but I like combining it with this kind of pearly pink, and you got a white shade that can be great around your inner corner, but this brown is really what pulls the whole thing together and keeps it, you know, a light, wearable, everyday, easy look, all ages kind of thing. So I do want to pass that along as my recommendation. This is a go-to many times for me, and then, you know, you put on your liner and you got a really finished, pulled together look. So love, love, love that. Where my liquid eyeliners have been concerned, I've been in this mode of just trying to use up what I have. I really haven't purchased anything new with those in a while. I know I love my Revlon Colorstay liner in Blackest Black, but I had a little guy waiting in the wings, the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is the liquid eyeliner. The shade is 861. It's just black, and I've been using this, and I really like this too, and this is so inexpensive. I think this might have been like $1.99, somewhere in that ballpark. It's a very fine brush, and I mean, I've just been using this pretty much all the time. I like using liquid liner on my upper lash line. It's a great base if you're ever wearing false lashes. It's nice to have a liquid black line there, because then your false lash band kind of falls right into that and you don't even see it anymore. So this has been great for that purpose. Then I might use a pencil a little bit on the bottom, but I mean, while this is not waterproof, it doesn't claim to be waterproof, this is just good for day-to-day wear for me. I have no issues with this. It never looks like watered down or like the black isn't truly black. It's very rich. It's a great basic, and that's why it fits right into this favorites video with all the other basic products. But it was just interesting because I didn't really find myself seeking this out. I was just kind of using it because I have it at first, and now I'm using it because it's a great quality product. Rounding things out with a good basic lipstick from a line of lipsticks that I really love. I think Revlon, first off, has the lip product market on lockdown. I love so many Revlon lip products, from the lip butters to the balm stains to the super lustrous lip glosses, and also the color burst lipsticks I think are really great. And this shade called Petal is beautiful. I find it to be a kind of a peach with just a little bit of shimmer. I'm wearing it today. I actually added a little bit of a pink lip liner, but you can transform this any way you want. You can put more of a goldeny gloss over it. It's going to look more like a golden nude. You can pink it up a little bit. You can just, you know, wear it as is. I think it's great for people who like wearing that lighter lip but are kind of feeling like the straight up nude lip colors do nothing for your face. I feel like if you're going for pure nude, it's got to be just right for your skin tone to work, and this shade is a little more universal. I feel like with this peachy warmth that it has, it can work on a lot of people, and it's just beautiful. I love it. I love this line of lipsticks. I mean, if you want to sort of experiment with different lipstick shades, check out the Revlon Color Burst line because they've got a lot of great colors. But this is just one for the past month that I've been using a lot. So that's it, guys. That's my shopping list ideas with some great basic products. Those are the things we all really need, you know, when you think about it. It's fun to let the trendy colors drift in and out of our makeup routine, but then there are some things that I think we all know are there to stay, so I would love to hear what those favorites are of yours. And thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.